Hi, welcome to Stretch. Today we're going to do the dormant to standing, the down to active kind of stretch. So we're actually going to start as if we're in bed, totally unwarm. You may have been on a walk or something already. You may have had your whole day, whatever, when you enter the stretch. So what I want you to do is just lie down on your back. It doesn't have to be any kind of special lying down. And we're going to start taking our bodies from kind of a peaceful place to a place where we're going to take on the whole day. So let's just get our bodies down, let your body lie out, take up space, let your feet drop to the side. Just be, a big organism on your mat. You can have your arms out, you can have your arms down. Yeah, and then we're going to start. So what I'd like you to do is first take one hand behind your head and slide it up so that your head is absolutely sitting on the back of it. So the most aligned that you can get. So let's just get that head into super alignment, right? Then I'd like you to push your feet into a little bit of a flex, not a hard flex, just a little bit of a flex to take your feet forward. So from the side, you're going to take them forward. So take a nice deep breath here. And you've got the top and the bottom kind of coordinated. Right now, we're going to put our hands together, interweave our fingers, take those arms overhead, and just stretch out, way, way out, pulling the lats, pulling the shoulders. Your arms are by your ears. You're pulling yourself into length right here. So you're going to take a big inhale and exhale and pull it into length. Now we're going to take it into a little bit more of a stretch. So you're going to slide the feet in and bend the arms. The arms bend out to the side, inhale, and then push them out into the flex and the stretch, exhale. And then your body starts to lengthen and empty out, right? So you start to feel that pull up the side of your body. So let's do that again. Slide it in, inhale, taking it from we haven't done anything yet to this nice long body that we're going to get to the exhale. Yes. Good. Now release those arms and let them drop to the sides. Take a nice deep breath here. And again. Now you're going to bring one leg in and grab it below the shin. Now don't lose your head alignment, right? Very easy to lose your head alignment. We're going to slide the other foot so that the knee is to the ceiling. Now one of the things you want to do is keep the foot grounded, kind of push those toes into the floor, because it's very happy to kind of drop out to the side, and you want to just pull it in. So we're going to start with a little bit of a pull. Just like rest your hand on the shin and just kind of fold it. Feel the fold. Good. Feel the fold. Now take it with a little bit more intention to lengthen. So bring it in towards your chest. Don't push your chest toward it. Keep that upper body grounded. 2 breaths. You can feel it sliding in a little bit. Beautiful. And then one more time, a little bit more intention. And if pushing on the top of your leg doesn't work, do underneath, right? You'll still get the same kind of squeeze, just not on your knee, right? Oh, yeah, here we have one more empty. And hold it there. Now extend that same leg up, just right up. You have a slight point. Try to get the leg long if you need to have a bend because of your kind of structure or anything that's going on in your body, that's fine. So just hold it right there. 2 breaths. And then flex it into that position. It's going to feel completely different. And then point it again, and we're going to take it behind the thigh. Don't reach up and grab. I don't want the upper body to fold up into that yet. So let's bring it down. And hold. Just one. Don't do that continuous pull. And when you find your first position, breathe into it. Then take it right up to center again. Flex back up again. I know the flex is really different feeling, right? Put it back into the point, and let's try to get to the next position. So bring it down just a little bit farther. Good. Breathe twice. Oh, my head is starting to tilt back, so I got to correct it. And just hold it. Don't do continuous pull. I just want you to find a space and stay in that space. And take it back up to center. Flex again, 2 breaths. This is kind of stretchy counter stretch. And then back to the breath. And let's just try to get to our deepest position possible. Again, we're not yanking. We're just trying to find the space by stretching into it. 2 more breaths. Good job. Just hang on to it. And then take it back to center and back to tabletop. Put your hand inside the thigh. Take it out. Don't let the other leg move. Push on it. You go as far as you can go without the other glute lifting off the floor. Now, if it feels better for you to take it out into a slight flex, and if you want additional work on your pelvic floor, that's going to be aided by extending that leg. For some people, that gives them too much of a back arch, but you have to decide what works for you. So let's take that out. Now I want you to take your hand under that leg, onto that thigh, and pull it towards your shoulder. Now find a space for it. And hold that there. Keeping the hand where it is, extend the leg. Slight point, doesn't have to be hard. You want to feel that reaching both out to the side and toward your shoulder. So you're doing a very long opening here. That other glute is still on the mat. All right? Now take the hand out, put it on top of the thigh, and see if you can take it down just a couple more millimeters and breathe into it. And hold that. Keep breathing while you do it. Release it. Take the leg back to center and bend it again. Make sure your knee is over your hip. Your other hand comes across and the hip goes toward the ceiling. Keep the shoulder down. That's going to be your anchor mark this time. Move away from my background a little bit. And just hold it right there. Find your spot and breathe into it. Nice. Let's bring it back to center and take it again. You should get a little more distance. Find a new spot if you can. Keep that shoulder down. Put your hand under the thigh again. Bring it as close to your shoulder as you can and hold it. And now extend. Reach. I can reach my toe to the floor without my shoulder coming up. But if you can't, that's fine. Let's do 4 breaths into this. Bend the knee. Bring the body back to center. Take the leg up. And now we're going to make that whole stretch active. We're going to bring it in, take it out, sweep it across, and bring it up. Bring it in, take it the other way. Take it to the other side, sweep it out, and bring it up. We're going to do 2 more sets of those in each direction. So down and across and up and bring it in, take it across, bring it down to the side and bring it in. Last set. Take it over, take it across, take it out and bring it in, take it across and out and good and bring it in and bring it down. And we're going to go to the other side and I'll switch my position. You can stay where you are. We love this. All right. All right, we start with the foot up or out. That's entirely up to you. I'm going to start with the up, hand on the shin, and bring it in, the first position. Take it out, flex it, point it, and we're going to find a new spot. It should be able to go in just a little more. 2 breaths. Make sure you're still on the back of your head. You're not following your cervical curve. Take it back out and flex it. Well, it feels a little bit better on this side. Find our new depth. Find your spot. Hold it for 2. Oh, man. Take it out, bring it up, and flex it. Nice. Good job. And now we point the leg and bring it to our first position. I stretch my leg out. You can keep your leg wherever you want to. And just hold it there. We're not pulling down. We keep finding new positions. Back to center. Make that flex happen. Breathe into it. Point it and find your new spot. It's amazing how a little bit of movement opens up your stretch more and more, right? Bring it back to center and flex it. 2 breaths. And your final spot on this one. Again, this hand should be behind the thigh. That was my bad. Bring it back. Do that flex. Find the breath in there. And back to slight point. Bend it. Take it out to the side. Again, you want to make sure that other cheek stays on the floor. You flex that bottom leg a little bit and you're going to get more attachment of the glute. Breathe into it. Good. Bring it back up. We're going to find a new depth and take it out. Now I want you to put your hand underneath and move it toward your shoulder. And now we extend. Point it out. Doesn't have to be super hard. Open up for that great groin movement. Put your hand inside the thigh and see how far you can go without lifting that glute off. Good. Hold it there. Hand underneath. Bring it up. Come on. And let's take it back to center. Bring it down and across and take it to the other side. This time we use our shoulder as an indicator of how far we can go. Let's bring it up and underneath, take it across, pull it toward the shoulder. And extend it out. Now on this side, I can't get my foot to the floor like I did on the other side. Take your hand out and push it if you want to. You just want to, oh, there it goes. You want to feel the attachment of your shoulder on that floor. Move it as close up the body as possible. And bring it all the way up. Nice. And here comes our combination. So we come in, take it out, around and in, to the side and around, open up. That's one. Take it out and around to the top, bring it in, take it out and around to the top. Yes, ma'am. Take it out and around to the top and in. Last one, across and around, and you got it. Bring it in, and the legs go down to flat feet to the ceiling. Good job. Hands in cactus. Let's do a bridge. Bring it up and hold. Stay in that and breathe into it. Just bring a lift, and then we're going to activate this from another position. Lower down, starting at the heart. Bring your legs up wide, and we rock side to side. So we're getting more active as we go. Good. Now put those feet down. We're going to open up the hips. We're moving up our body. So bring yourself up to seated. You're going to extend one leg. You're going to take the other leg into pigeon across it. You're going to lift that leg up. Now this is going to talk to your hip. Put your hands down behind you. Bring that leg in as far as you can. Get your chest as close to it as possible. All right? You have some conversation going on here, right? Now rock it side to side. There we go. Good. It's going to be very challenging when it's still, but sometimes when you get that hip flexor into the movement, it gets less challenging. You could feel it loosen up, right? Try to keep the foot in as far as you can. Mine wants to drift down because it feels easier. And then bring it back to center and bring it down, and both legs come down. You come forward just briefly to get a counter stretch and slide across the other leg. Put your hands down and slide it in. Bring your chest close to it. Get that lift in there. Nice. Just hold it and then side to side like we do the windshield wipers. But this time we're doing it in a seated pigeon. Nice. 4 and 3. Your foot sliding again. 2 and 1. Put the foot down and let's bring it up into reverse tabletop. With lift. So we're elevating the bridge to a reverse tabletop. Feels almost like a rest position because it's so well supported, right? Bring it down, push those feet out into a slight flex and fold over. Arms are beside your legs and you're holding it right there. Breathe into it. We're going to do 4 breaths right here. Slide it up. We're going to do some upper body. So the foot is going straight out. I'd like a little bit of flex on that foot. And they head over the tailbone and we're in tree. All right? For most people, this is okay. Tree is okay. But if it's not okay for you, you can either bring it down, which is kind of more awkward on my knee, or you can take it out a little bit or even have it all the way out. But what is most important, that one leg is forward and the other leg has that kind of, this is a straddle angle. So if you take the leg out naturally, it's a straddle angle. So that would be the most open position here. So that's how you want it to be. So this is a straddle. It's really important to recognize that that straddle is what we're doing here. All right, you're lifting out of it. And what I'd like you to do is first our top over bottom. We do this a lot standing, but we rarely do it sitting. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now stay over to that side. Keep reaching over. Don't lose your glutes. Keep reaching over. Reach the hand out as far as you can. And the other arm goes up and you look up toward it. Now bend that elbow and keep looking up toward it. You might lose a little bit of attachment of your glute here, and that's okay. Make sure that you're aligned. Good. And now you're going to take it down and do your side bend. Over the ear, pushing toward the opposite wall, not a curl down. Lift up out of those glutes. Make sure you roll that shoulder back. It so wants to go forward, right? It wants to use the power of your back. And then you're coming around and grabbing that thigh and bringing that arm across and just pushing to the opposite wall. And then that hand goes on your leg. The other hand goes behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift out of it. Big inhale and exhale, hold it right here. Lift, lift, lift. And then inhale to prepare. Bring it back to center and go down the center. Not over that leg, down the center, reaching both arms out evenly, feeling the lift in that hamstring as you go down. And then curl yourself up, beautiful. Move your body toward that thigh, and then one more time down. Now you feel more in your back. Good, less in the hamstring, more in the opposite leg. And then curl yourself up, bend that knee, grab the ankle, and lift yourself up. You can hang on to the opposite shin for that stretch. Nice pointed leg. Can you take it higher? Do a second position here. Don't curl your shoulders, just lift out of it. Can you take it one more extension? When you take it down, I want you to keep the hand on it so that you don't get that just quick gravity drop, and you're just going to take yourself forward to the center, curl yourself up, and go into sitting butterfly and lift into it. Lift, 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 lift. A little bit of a back bend here to counter the stretches we've been doing, and then pull into the belly or the opposite. Don't push the shoulders forward, just pull into that belly. Okay, let's do another side. That was fun. Take it out, side to side. Down that, get high on that, those glutes. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, and 1, and just reach, 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 reach up, and then look up toward that hand. Beautiful. Let's go into our side bend. Make sure your arm stays pulled back. You're pushing to the opposite wall. You're not pushing your rib cage toward your hip. Nice. Don't lose the leg position. Come over, grab your thigh, and then move it across that nice side reach. Lift up and look over there. Hand on that thigh, take it behind you. You know how to begin, inhale and exhale and take it to the back and shoulder tracks. We're going to stay here a little bit. Inhale to prepare, bring it back. We're going to go down the center, not over the leg. Try to stay as even as you can. For me, that means putting my hand, one hand in the middle, one hand on the outside of my leg to get even down the center. Stay in that lowered position and breathe. Find your spot. That's what I keep asking us to do today, is find our spot. And then inhale, exhale. We're going to go over that leg. Slight flex in it as you bring it down. Arms stay even. Don't drop your head. Just let it rest. You don't want to force it into any position, right? And inhale, exhale, bring it up. We're going to bend the knee, take the leg up, pull our chest toward it. Breathe 3 times. You can hold on to that other shin and then bring it up again. And bring it up again. And then back down into seated butterfly, arms forward and reach as if someone's pulling your hands from across the room. Lower your arms and bring them up. We're going to get into some standing stretches. I know this is supposed to be 30 minutes, but we're probably going to go about 40. So let's start by getting into our downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, take your glutes up, push your heels down, push your chest toward your thigh. Yeah, you want to feel that nice long stretch. Trying to get to our active selves today from our quiet selves, all right? Elbows bend. Now, this is a little bit of a hard on some people's shoulders, and if you're one of those people, just stay in your downward dog position. Elbows bent. And then push up to long. Elbows bend again. Find your position and breathe in it. I can really feel my front deltoids activate here. Inhale, exhale, bring them up again. Nice. Now take the right leg to the outside of the right hand and just hold both legs straight. We're not going into a super lunge here or anything. Just going to hold both legs straight forward. Bend the knee, push off, and take it back to the other side. Left hand beside left leg, both legs straight. Bend the knee, push up. Good. And then push back into your downward facing dog again. Long arms, we're not bending this time. Walk the hands into the middle. I would like you to put your hands on your ankles, bend your knees, and let your chest sit on your thighs right here. Just hold that position. We have a lengthening of the quad right here and a push into the glutes. Now put your hands on your shins, extend your legs, and then lengthen your back. The halfway fold. In our flow, if we're doing asana flow, this would be our halfway hold. Nice. And just push the hands. Try to make a, kind of a triangle here with the arms. Yeah. Beautiful. Now back to that position again. Hold the ankles and drop your chest on your thighs. And instead of going to the half fold, we're going to go into the forward fold. So glutes go to the ceiling. Lengthen those legs. Nice. Now take the left hand, put it inside the right ankle, and reach the arm up and look toward it. Don't flex the wrist. Don't worry, we'll get out of inversion pretty soon if this is a problem. Bring it down, separate those arms again, bring the right hand into the left ankle, inside, and reach up and look toward it. And then bring it back down, separate those hands again, pull through your belly, really cat curl, heavy cat curl, and then bring yourself all the way up to standing. Okay, we're going to start with the neck up here. So bring your legs sit bone width apart and go into a demi-plie. This would be chair in yoga, and those who've done yoga. Put your hands together. You can, in yoga, you do it like this. Some of us can't quite get movement once we're there, so you can just put them together. Take them over to the side of your thigh. Rotate your chest toward that thigh, to that wall over there. Good. And you have 2 more breaths. And then bring it back up, release it down. Hands go together again, demi-plie, and then go to the other side. So you deepen your squat a little bit, and you hold that stretch. This is a very passive way to get this back, kind of the lumbar, into a nice alignment. And then bring it up. Now we're going to do this standing. We're just going to take our arms over, just one arm over. Nice. And then we're going to take the head to the side. Don't yank your rotator cuff, just press it toward your chest. Your hand is on top of your shoulder. It's like you're patting yourself on the shoulder. Take your head over. And then lift it up and look over. These twists are really activating, right? Release it down, then over to the other side. First, take your head over. Oops, wrong way. Head over. Gotta go move away from the shoulder. And then look over. Nice. And release it down. I'd like you to take your legs out. Soften them. Arms are out. You're going to take it across and sweep. So we're going to get into some active movement here. Sweep. 2 more. And last one. Nice job. Other side. Cross. And across. And across. And across. Nice job. Bring it down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 4 more. 4. So I'm going to take you to the place of activation. 3, 2, and hands on the hips. Chest goes side to side. Good. Nice. 3, 4. Get your head over your tailbone. It's easy to go forward, right? Frog it out. 6, 7, and 8. To the center. Take it over to the left corner, to the right corner, back corner, other one, and front, side, back, side. Take it other way. Good. Take it over, 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 over. Good. And back to the center. Push those legs back to hip width apart. Keep your arms out to a circle. Bring the legs up, around into rotation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, little point in the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cross it over, lower your arms, and sit into it. This might be too much balance for you after that movement. Grab onto something if you want to, or just wobble like I'm doing until you find it. Sit into it. Bring it up, and other side. Circle those arms. Leg is up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cross it over. I can't put pressure on my knee here, so I'm just going to cross over here and sit back into it. Nice. And curl it up back to the center. Now the legs are very close together, and we're going to releve and bend into a demi squat. 3, good job. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Kick it out with your hands on your hips. Yes, it's a knee throw, right? So knee extend. There we go. 4, 5, 6, getting ready for the day. 7, and 8 out to the side. 1, just 1 at a time. 2, 3, 4. Try to keep the foot forward. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then let's take it side to side. We're just taking the feet toward each other, not behind. So just getting our bodies opened up for the day. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I think you're ready. Open legs, open heart. Breathe it up 3 times. Take it up and down. 2 more up and down. And last time, thank you everybody for coming to this stretch. From lying to moving. We can't even remember where we were at the beginning because we've traveled so far.